Hello everybody, I am Moldy West, and this is Secrets of Grindea once again. In the last episode, we finally made our way to this spooky pirate ship and had to fight ghost pirates and such. Thanks to a device we got from that lady down there, we can enter the Twilight Realm and see what all's going on in Ghost Town. And we still need a key for that. And this room's all weird in Twilight. Yeah, why is that? Pear, where did you go? Yeah, you've said that before. Now, alright. This room. Ghosts and crabs try to murder me in this room. Now, there you go. Eat dicks and die, ghost boy. Alright, you're over there flinging cannonballs. I should probably pay attention to that, now shouldn't I? Uh-oh. Yep, I gotta untwilight while you're doing that. Anyway, ghost man dead. And you can just get all murdered, little ghosty boy. Yeah, I learned how to dodge that while fighting Captain Bones. That was an interesting trick he pulled, but I learned. Hey, this looks like a bag that's alive and evil. Hey, bag, you know this guy? What, you think that just because I'm a sentient bag, I understand the ravings of all ghost bags? You fucking racist. Well, excuse the shit out of me for thinking you finally had a friend, other than myself. Because you can't always rely on just one person to be your friend forever. Eventually they all leave you. They always do. That's just the way it goes. That is the sad reality of this world, and the enemies are just infinitely respawning in here. Anyway, where would I find a key for that door? Yeah, this was the entrance, and the black ferrets who brought us here must have sailed off after losing that priceless gem to the sea. Because they are a big bunch of dinguses. Okay, I see. You're a chest. Skeleton key. Okay. That's how we get through this here door. I see you mopping there. Anything you want to say? Or you're just gonna move away from me as I try to swing at you? I see what's going on here. You mop those. Clean up all that mess. It's your mess to clean, sonny boy. I'm just helping you. There you go. Room's all clean. Journal of Captain John Bones, Part 3, Day 40. We've left the shore. I've had a lump in my throat ever since that thing was brought aboard. I find myself with trouble sleeping. I brush this away as superstition. What could a mere bracelet do? Then I remember some young boy once grew up to become the Cataclysm. Should we turn back? Probably, but you're probably not going to. Anyway, Moppy Ghost went down here. Oh, hello. Can I talk to you? Can't come in, guy. You can not. You welcome inside, sir. Okay. I'm seeing a lot of glowing red eyes and chompy teeth in that chasm in the middle of the room. Anyway, you clean up this bit of mess here, Moppy boy. That's better. Clean it all up. Every little bit of it. And that mess inside the cannonball's on top of too. You get that? There you go. Now you go over to that side. And regrettably, I am unable to follow you unless that's a skill that I never remember to use. Which of these was my teleport? That was. But I can't teleport across the gap. No, sure, that would make things a little too easy. No ghosts in here, by the looks of it. Journal Part 5, Day 53. The fever is a strange one. People get very ill, but just when they seem to pass the point of no return, they suddenly get better. Dr. Boris is clearly bothered. He says he's never seen anyone get so close to death and yet survive. He says it's impossible. As for me, I'm just grateful. I will say, though, that those who survive from the brink of death come back a little off, so to speak. There's a young deck swabber who can't remember his own name. Methinks that deck swabber is the ghost with the mop I be smacking around. Ghosts in here? Nope, just a laughing sack on the wall. Part 6. The fever's survivors are becoming a bigger problem than the sick. Each day they grow more and more confused, and some have become aggressive. Day 57. Gods have mercy, I myself have fallen ill. I wonder, will I share the fate of the others? I fear I might not have the strength to write until I get better, if I do. Day 59. I was certain I'd die, yet I woke up. When I opened my eyes, I found Dr. Boris sitting at his desk with a scalpel deep in his heart. Now he sits and mumbles to himself, I should be dead. I should be dead. Boris, my friend, I think you are. I think we all are. Yeah, that must be the work of the artifact. Alright, deck swabber. Clean up this mess that you can't seem to move around and get to yourself without a little help from me slapping you with a sword. There you go. Swab means mop, deck means floor, and we've all learned a little something today. And there you go. It's locked. Any help with that? The pillars, where it began. Mother's pendant. Can I open you? No, I already used up the key that I had. I gotta keep an eye out for yet another skeleton key, it would seem. And I'm not seeing anything aside from a locked chest. You know, I didn't go this way. So yeah, ghosts will definitely be a problem if I leave them alive. You just leveled up that fucking crab! How dare you? That ain't right. Now get dead, son! Ow. I got rammed by an angry little crab. Quit snapping your claws. Come and get some, mister. There you go. Krabby the Mad. How about Krabby the guy who's about to get killed by me because I got a sword and I know how to kill crabs? Come and ram it, stupid! Eat dicks and die! There. Ain't so mad now, are ya? Uh-oh. I don't like the look of this funny little squid ghost. It's a haunty. It's leaving behind trails of slime that'll likely slow me down if I step in them. There. No more ghost slime. Go sliming elsewhere, you ghosty little prick. Now, stab y'all. I get y'all with that woo. And a little bit of woo. I could also woo through your big old attack there, but I just didn't feel like untwilighting. That was the problem. I'm all out of my power. I used it all up with the previous woo. Now, eat shit and die, please. I don't need you being alive, little haunty. There you go. And can you hurry up and die? There. Your slowy downy slime is a problem. Now, eat shit! It's always with the eating shit. That is the gravest insult you can give to the undead. And right through your stuff. And there you go. And if the fucking goo trails, they made problems for me. Now, if y'all could just hurry up and die. Ow, a cannonball smashed into my ribs. That shit hurts. Cannonballs be painful, yo. We say yo-ho, but we don't say ho, because ho is disrespectful, yo. Now let me through that wall of skulls, and then I'll fling myself in the wrong damn direction. Are we good? Nope, not yet. There's still ghosts popping out of the floor. How much ghost do we have to deal with before we are freed from this hell? A lot, apparently. There's just a lot of ghost going on here. But no matter, I will unhaunt this place with all of my strength. There, now this room is unhaunted. And there's a skeleton here in the Twilight Realm. Skeletons in the beds. But in real world, it ain't no bed skeletons. I see eyeballs. I take it bad happens if they see me. So maybe they can only see me in the twilight. Maybe. That would make sense. Now, take a look at me, bony boys. Or perhaps I just need to shoot ya? No. So... Oh, I see. I need to phase out of Twilight when they're about to look at me as I tightrope walk my way across these tangled masses of tentacles. Yep. I untwilighted and fell through the stuff that wasn't there in non-Twilight. And now once you face that way, we cross over. Alright. And now that I understand the way you're workins', I can make do with what we got here. Okay. We're all free and clear. And I need to step here and drop down. That's what we need to do. As for this thing, I think I can push you, yeah. And that drops us a little ladder. Hell yeah. Uh-oh. What just happened? Did you just pull me out of Twilight? I think you did. That's a bit of a problem. So... yeah, being seen in Twilight by the scanning eyeballs is big problem time. Now, yeah, I see the opening that I need to get to that chest. Whee! And you are aged rum. Something I'm a little too young to be enjoying. Oh, fuck. That table I was standing on was only available in Twilight. That can be a bit of a problem now, can't it? Now... ah! Okay. So now we wait for this and... ah! I got seen. Why did I have to get seen? That's just bad for business. And now... stupid ass fucking mask. Is there any way I can get rid of you? I'm gonna draw you in and then... there... yeah, that doesn't work. Does not work. Thought I'd be able to smack it in regular realm. But no. I need you to not be directly in front of me as I try to make my way across. But... yet you are. Hold on, can I push this thing around with... no. No further pushage. Damn. Thought I could plant it somewhere else. And now waiting. Damn. This is proving to be a pain in my ass. How does I do this with this? Okay, so now the mask is gone? Or it's just gone somewhere else? Okay, if I can relocate that mask to a less ass-painy position, that would be helpful. It only seems to come after me when I'm on the upper floor, though. If I'm running around Twilight Realm in the lower floor, then it leaves me the fuck alone. Which I can really work with, but... fuck. I need to move quickly across this Twilight platform here, but I just don't have the time, because if I move too quickly, the eyeball sees me. If I move too slow, the mask grabs me. Now, we will wait, and there we go. All right. And now we just need the right timing for this. Okay, we made it. There we go. Yeah, fuck you, mask. You giant pain in my dick. And these holes in the floor look like spikes are gonna come out of them. Notes of Brulee, chief cook. My little sis keeps on yapping about them herbs. Nobody likes them. The crew wants a taste of home, not oregano, or whatever that Grindea junk is called. Tomato soup is the stuff for willy fever, Mum used to say. I reckon she was right. Those old folks got their feet right after eating it. People who beat the fever are getting real strange. They don't talk much, and they don't eat much. Can't trust a guy that don't eat. I've talked to the cap. Blood is splattered all across the page, and the rest are blank. Huh? Rotten tomatoes have somehow not decomposed entirely. Journal of Souffle, assistant cook. Return trip, day 1. Praise the market, I got my hands on both oregano and rosemary, 2 exquisite spices native to Grindea. I can't wait to finally let the crew taste some actual flavors. My older brother is seriously the worst chef in the world. Who gets their hands on exotic flavors only to throw them out and keep making bland tomato soup? The worst chef in the world, that's who. Wow, that old couple actually got cured after eating my brother's tomato soup? I honestly thought it was more likely to kill them. Day 15. Things are getting real scary around here. The willy fever seems to fry people's brains. It's like they aren't human anymore. I mean, it's like they died and rose from the dead. Tiny Bono burst into the kitchen, killed my brother, and put a meat cleaver in me. It hurts bad, real bad, and I'm losing a lot of blood. At least I get to spend my last moments writing. It's weird, but I've always hoped I'd go out this way, writing to my last breath. The journal just suddenly... The ink trails off the page as if the writer died and dramatically fell to the ground, pen in hand. Oops, I dropped my pen and actually feel great all of a sudden. My wound doesn't bother me at all, and my brother seems fine, too, even without his head. Yep, that's exactly what's happening. People are dying and becoming ghosts. Mind foggy, writing tough, but helps. Brother's still here. I hate that guy. I hate. Anything in the fridge? Come to think of it, why would there be a fridge on a goddamn ship? They don't have electricity out here. Nothing to power that thing. Journal of the Captain, Part 4. Yeah, I knew we skipped Part 4 somewhere. Day 47. A strange fever has hit the ship. An elderly couple was the first to get sick, and our ship's doctor is not optimistic. More people are getting sick. Dr. Boris thinks we'll lose one or both of the elderly couple tonight. When all hope seemed lost, the old couple suddenly got better. They seemed a bit dazed, to be sure, but are as spry as youngsters. The doctor is speechless. Oh, something is in the fridge. Okay, that's fire coming out of those, not spikes. I think I see what needs to happen. I need the fridge to get burned. I would think. Now. Yep, there we go. That seems to have hurt ya. Now, let me juice up. Alright, fridgy boy. Ow, I burned myself. And the spikes. Now the fire. This shit's gonna hurt, but I need you to get burned, fridge. Ow, more fire. And there's more spikes. And now the fire is coming out of the upper and lower parts, as well as the side parts. And it's not coming out in a pattern that I initially thought it would. But that got ya. You're still alive. Why are you still alive? Just pound right here. There you go. Burn the fridge. Okay, you fucking ghost prick. Possessing a fridge. How dare you? I'm only dangling by a thread. I really need my Healy juice. But it ain't ready. My juice just ain't ready. It just slowly refills. Slowly, but surely. And then the juice get juicy. Well, it's only 86% of the way there. Fine, I'll just get up on out of here and hope something doesn't try to kill me. And yeah, those eyeballs are still scanning. They look. They just eyeball their way through. There's my juice. Glug. Much better. A lot less dead feeling. And of course there's ghosts. But I ain't fighting y'alls. You ain't worth my time, ghosty boys. Now, is that key for the door? Or for the... Wait, what? The key doesn't work on the door. Yeah, I was gonna say, is it for the door or for the chest? Is there something else here that it fits? Yeah, like that chest, perhaps. And I have a feeling that's gonna trigger a big-ass fight. I can feel it in my bones. If there's one thing I've learned how to trust, it's my bones. And I don't have the time in this episode for a big-ass fight, so we'll do that in the next one. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching it. I hope to see you in the next one. God. Bye.